everyone's doing great. It is a great start to the week. Better than last week, at least. Let's get this started. I just primed my face. I just have my now base ready for foundation. I'm going to go ahead and speed through most of the base because I want to concentrate on a beautiful new palette I got a hold of. Yes, I've been waiting for her for so long. She was one of my Sephora VIB Rouge discounts, and I am really excited to try her. So gorgeous, it really is. You have some really gorgeous shimmers, and the cool thing about this is really like user-friendly. You know, anyone who is not very like, maybe not be super pro at applying eyeshadows and what goes where and how to do everything. This is like so cool. I don't know if anyone's done that before. I don't know why they wouldn't, because it makes sense. But the names have the actual location where you can apply this, where you should be applying them in your eyes. I mean, there's suggestions, of course, you can swap them out and change. But it's nice to know, because a lot of the times, if you're not sure on, you know, the light and darkness theory, you know, are not sure, well, what should go in the crease or what should, whatever. So this actually, like, they have the lids, the center eyelid, outer eyelid, inner corner, crease, transition, smoke, blend, lash line, inner corner, center eyelid. So there's a few that are center eyelids, a few that are outer eyelids. So that's kind of cool, because that way, you know, I mean, there's 3-4 different options for your center eyelid, which is usually the shimmery one. Then you have your inner corner, which is usually your, you know, pop of your light shimmer. It tells you which one to smoke out, which one you blend, your transition. So really cool. I'm looking forward to really getting this and seeing how it works, how it actually applies. But I mean, I've heard nothing but good things. Again, I'll just speed through that once I edit the video, so we can just kind of condense that and go as quickly as possible. So today I'll be using, for no particular reason, I'm just, whatever came out first is what I'm using. So with this foundation, you really don't need a lot. 1 or 2 pumps is enough to be full coverage. So this is literally just 1 pump, and it looks like sometimes like it may be a lot because I just get it really lightly and put it all over, but that's only 1 pump. So anyway, I'll be quiet and forward through the whole thing. So inner corner, what do we say? Not inner corner, brown one. There's only one brown one shade, so I have to go with that one. All right, I mean, she's pretty. It is like a kind of gold. Nice, does have a nice shimmer to it. An actual harsh line. I don't know, y'all. It's all right, but it's not blowing my world. All right, let's continue. Let's go with the center eyelid. There is a pinkish, a goldish, and a bronzy. Let me see. Center eyelid, center eyelid, center eyelid. So there's 4. These are all center eyelids. So I'm debating between the pinkish or the bronzy. Let's go with the bronze. Well, it looks silver, but it kind of looks bronze. We'll see. Okay, that one's really pretty. The color itself is really pretty. I'm just doing this on the center of the eyelid, just like it says. Definitely nice. Let's try the finger on this one. Okay, definitely a lot more punch with your finger. So if you want it to be like really little statement, then you want to use your finger. All right, so that was center eyelid. Now there's one called outer eyelid. Normally I don't put a lot of shimmer on the outer eyelid, but for purposes of just following whatever this says, let me grab a brush a little bit more. And I'm going to use the one that is more on the bronzy side to kind of match this one, because there's 2 outer eyelids. So I'm bringing it from out in, just so it won't interfere with that color too much and mess up any color. So I kind of feel like all that work on the lash line color might have been pointless, since there's a color that goes over it. Maybe that's why it wasn't meant to. That why it didn't, I don't know, perform as much as I would have liked it to on its own, because it's meant to be underneath. I don't know, maybe. And you could see the shimmer, but not crazy. Like, it's not meant, I think, to be like super shimmer like the other ones. That's the whole point. Like in the outer, like, you usually have a little more matte because of the texture. But all right, so inner corner, let's go with another very tiny brush, because I do want it to really be inner corners. So I think there's only one inner corner. Oh no, there's 2. I'm going to go with the one that is more bronzy. There's a bronzier and then a pink. So since we have the bronzy on this side, I'm going to go with, so I'm putting it right in the inner corner, but I am going to bring it up a tiny bit up, because remember the other one was just for the inner, center. Oops, I just mixed my color. Don't want to do that. Now I need another brush. Okay. So right in the inner corner, let's see, can look in there. And then I bring it up a little. So you can see where it is a different shade right there. Kind of, this is more beige. See that? With a skinnier brush, just to go over the middle a little bit. Make it pop a little bit more with a shimmer we just added. Not like a cut crease exactly, but a little bit. Just using that crease color. Gonna use the crease one first, which is gonna go just blending that on the bottom and be really low. I'm getting it really low, but this is the crease one, which is the more neutral shade. See that? Again, I don't absolutely hate pigment. I mean, not pigment. Fallout. If there's not a huge amount on my skin, there is a little bit. I just don't think there's pigment there for all day. Let me try again, just a tiny bit. I'm gonna try just a tiny bit of the lash line. Let me use it in a very skinny but dense brush, just on the corner. See if it'll actually be like a liner. If maybe it'll work as that. Okay, that worked with that type of brush. Maybe that's the thing about that one. It just is going to depend on your brush. You want something that maybe is going to be super dense, because it worked with a line. You could see that little almost look like eyeliner. Just to kind of trying to get a little bit of that fallout without a big. Okay, so I wanted to go with a brown because of the colors, but all right. So I'm using a brown. Just so it doesn't overpower the colors. By going with a black. I feel like maybe I should go with a black. I know, I feel like something's missing. Okay, I got the sample of the Urban Decay mascara, so I'm gonna try it because I haven't tried it. The Freak, Lash Freak. Has a weird brush. See that brush is kind of weird. It's a weird shape. God, focus. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Okay. All right. She good. Kind of weird. That shape's kind of weird, but I like it. But then again, I'm a little bit of a freak. I don't like it. Nice. That shape kind of like hugs your shape of your eye. Obviously, I guess that's, they had a reason to shape it that way. I never actually tried a mascara that has this exact shape, I don't think. So it's nice to have something different every now and then. That's just, like, you think you see it in all with mascaras. But it's kind of weird. but it works. It does. Oh, let's see. Oh, it has I barely noticed. It has a very tiny. Can I see that on the end? I don't know if you can see it. Like tiny little brush strokes right here. And those are apparently for your bottom lashes. Cool. Okay. Oh, I like that. Usually some mascaras are tricky on the bottom lashes if they're too, even though gorgeous on the top, it can be a little bit challenging on the bottom with big brushes. So this one has just this tiny little end where it has this little itsy bitsy brush kind of strokes on there, which I didn't even notice at first, but definitely are perfect for the bottom lashes. Look at those bottom lashes. Oh, I like that. Can you guys see that? I mean, is it showing on camera? See those tiny little bit right there on the left? Pretty. I like. Oh, I think I'm happier with the mascara than the palette. Yes, I know. It's not that I don't like it. I love the colors. I love that bronzy shade here, the center eyelid. It was very bronzy / silver, has a nice brownish kind of undertone, not too gray. I love the color. The one for the brow bone isn't screaming out my name. You can see it. You can see when you move that little bit of a shimmer, but it's not like, it's not drama. And if the palette is called Glam, I mean, I want some drama. That center one is definitely drama. The inner corner one, it's nice. Yeah, definitely has some. The lash line color, I just did not love the lash line color. The smoke one, I would think they'd have the same formula because they're both like dark mattes, but the smoke one is gorgeous to work with. That one blended like a dream. It definitely smoked out just like I wanted. Just diffusing, I'm not really adding product. A little bit there. But that lash line one, it just kind of I wasn't feeling it. So overall, I'm not done yet because we haven't even done, I haven't done blush. I haven't done contour. So I'm going to use a cream contour, even though, because the powder wasn't there. So I'm going to go a little bit darker than I normally do on the contour, just kind of because I'm going with that look. Maybe I should have gone with black eyeliner. So I used a brown one to kind of not take too much from the colors that are in the palette, but maybe that's why I feel weird, because I'm used to wearing a really dark liner and it's lighter. Maybe. Just bring it up, dab, but bring it up a little. You could tell the one that was here I really loved. An Ofra combo. It comes with a highlight and a blush. What happened? That cracked. I don't even use that color. That sucks. Okay, let me use a little bit of that highlight here. Just on the top a little. See how pretty that is? It's very natural. It's not super crazy, and it's really soft. So just a little bit here, just a little bit here, and then very pretty. Yeah. A little bit of butter, not too much, just to blur. This powder just kind of, it's really nice because it kind of does blur, but doesn't cake. Of course, you don't bake with it. I mean, you don't really should bake with anything. I don't know if you want to stay in the nice, natural, non-cakey side. I got these on Ipsy. It's the half caked, and it came with two. It came with a red and then this shimmery one, so like a contour strobing type kit, I think. So let's just go with that. Bloodlust. The dough for it has like a little, see, that's not fully slanted. It has like a little bump there. I guess that's for also to, oh, okay, weird. Okay, so it has a weird shape. I think maybe it's because of the how it wants you to apply darker on the outer and less on the middle. What does it smell like? It smells like donut. I really like it alone. Powder, oh, Power Trip. Power Trip, cool. But it's here, it came with it. So we're gonna apply this on the middle. Oh, wasn't expecting that. Oh my God, it smells good. It smells like a donut. I just applied more in the middle than anything, which usually think the point. And it's kind of like, there was that goldish kind of shimmer. Yeah, it looks nice. Again, I normally offer, I think I have a little here for matte and not really glossy reds. But it's, I'm not hating it. I like it. Has like a goldish shimmer to it. And it smells great. It feels okay. It's not crazy sticky, but there is a little bit of stickiness. A little. All right, so summary. This was a long video. That should be my summary. No, my summary is Natasha Denona Glam palette. The colors are gorgeous. They are. They really are. More browns that I normally would go for, but they are. Packaging, cute, sturdy. Loved the idea of writing down where they should be applied. I think that was pretty cool. Loved the center eyelids shades. Those are really pretty, really nice shimmers. Not crazy for the brow bone one. I feel like I needed a little more, but it's still nice. Creamy, nice formulas. The smoke one was really nice. It did really smoke out, did really blend really nice. But the lash line one, the darkest one, I am not crazy for. I did apply everything as it had it labeled. I did the outer eyelid with the lash line, and then I went over it with the shimmer shade that it has for the outer eyelid, which I normally wouldn't do. Normally I don't go with the outer eyelids with a shimmer because of just texture and kind of more of a, you know, dark matte to give it depth in the end. But it's still, you know, follows light dark theory. It's still the darker shade, and it actually applied nicely, and it doesn't look too textured. Still has that nice depth, but it does have a little bit of that nice shimmer. So the only thing I did not love was the Lash Line shade. That one did get a little patchy for me. Other than that, I think it's nice. I like it. Make it work and it'll look great. But it is going to be a little bit harder to work with, especially if you're not, you know, really professional blender. Not professional blender, but you know, if you usually, you know, have a little bit of a hard time with blending or just beginning, you know, starting on on doing that, then it might be a little bit hard at first because you do have to work with it. Gorgeous. My flowers are dying. My flowers. These are my birthday flowers. No, not birthday. What am I talking about? It's not birthday was in June. My anniversary flowers. And they're dying. My lilies are dying. My roses are still there. Let's help a girl out and give me some recommendations for some clear brow wax, because today was not a good brow day. They have refused to stay freaking up. Alrighty then. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, wonderful night, wonderful weekend. See you all soon. Bye-bye.